Listeners, please note, the following is an immersive audio drama that includes strong horror themes and potentially upsetting scenes for some audiences. For those with specific phobias, please view our show notes or episode bio for a list of content warnings. For everyone else, you've been warned. Thank you, and good luck.
This is 187.3 WLKV, and it is a bright and early 8 a.m. What a way to kick off the start of a week, eh, Al?
You know it. Ice cream for breakfast. You'd think we were 6.
Did that power outage get to you too?
Hardly noticed, except for how quiet it got. Glad to hear things were fixed quickly, though. Driving in this morning was just like any other day, except for 2 gummed-up tires.
One of the quirks of living in the country, nature's everywhere, even when you wish it wasn't.
We got those special trees, too. Like, that sap is no joke. Almost like motor oil black, I tell you.
Thick as molasses. If ours touches something, though...
You best kiss it goodbye.
At least you made it in on time. The changing of the guard happens rain or shine. Or a missed alarm, and radio waits for no man. If you early birds haven't heard our evening broadcast yet, let's give a big round of applause for our interns who covered that long stretch over midnight.
That's right. For those of you who haven't heard, the tunes don't stop when the sun goes down.
We keep 'em rolling all night long. Our night jockeys, Marty and Hannah, used to be counselors over at Camp Wanatel. We were lucky enough to bring 'em on board last year, and from what I hear, they know how to spin a good campfire story.
Late into the night, they're burning the oil, keeping you fine folks passing through Lockville entertained. Now, I'm not one for scary stories, but I bet they're great for keeping you up if you gotta keep your eyes on the road.
The night is still, the forest dark. A distant scream, a lantern's spark. Through tangled woods you make your way, where unseen eyes observe their prey. A creaking branch, a whispered name, a chilling wind, an ebbing flame. The path ahead is cold and frail. Secrets weave through night's thin veil. Old legends speak of spirits near, of those who vanished, drowned in fear. Moonlight fades and shadows swell on the trail to Wanatel.
I don't see any birds anywhere at all. Sarah, these binoculars are broken.
Well, first of all, you're doing it wrong. You have them backwards. Try now, dork.
Oh, I see a robin.
And you scared it away. Quite the bird watcher you are. All right, everyone. Remember what we talked about at the cabin. Rules. The team that brings back the most unique items from our scavenger hunt wins a special prize from the canteen.
Second, you must stay with your buddy at all times. If you lose track of your buddy, blow your whistle and stay put.
Third, no wandering off the trail. You each have a map, and the trails are very well marked. Stay on the path.
Last, when you hear us call, "What's the sweetest kind of bear?" you'll answer, "A gummy bear."
Now, Cassie and I will be playing against y'all, so you get a 2-minute head start. Ready? Set.
Go, go, go!
Oh, they always get so excited for this. I remember when my counselors did the same thing. I didn't end up winning, but it was seriously so fun.
And you've been competitive ever since. It's a good distraction, I think.
He's going to be okay, right?
Andrew?
I meant Thomas. I don't know why they aren't talking about what happened more. It's been 3 days. I know they said they found him and sent him home for the prank he pulled on the campers, but you didn't see Thomas's face.
At least Tiffany's stomach bug wasn't contagious. I thought we'd never get out of that bathroom. Were the rest of the kids okay?
They stayed in the cabin at least. Mark says Toad Cabin is freaking out. Half of them want to go home. When I asked Thomas about his campers, he didn't even look at me. He's a space cadet right now.
Seriously? Maybe they should all cut back on their ghost stories.
Mark was talking about leaving too. Kenny's little sister is getting picked up tomorrow. She wouldn't stop crying, and Mark called her parents.
Are they getting someone to fill Andrew's spot? We can't fit more kids in our cabin.
Oh, blueberries. I don't know. There's a handful of kids in Tiger Cabin that want to leave too.
I still can't believe Andrew pulled something like that. Pretending to get eaten by a bear isn't cool, especially at night. Do you think he killed the power?
No clue. Jenn found an old storm lantern near the breakers, so maybe?
This bites. Andrew was so dreamy.
Don't even start. He's not so dreamy if he was terrifying campers on purpose. That's a tool move. Come on. I know there's some of those huge white feathered birds that have their nests on the ledge up there.
Wait up. Oh man, this view is crazy. Where's the nest?
I saw them over here a couple of days ago. Hold on, just over here.
What types of birds are these? Not a goose, right? A goose bit me one time.
That's because geese are assholes. No, I think they were egrets. Maybe?
Don't those live closer to the lake?
I could have sworn they were around here.
We should get back to the kids. I'm not hunting down your mountain bird because you want to beat some 5th graders.
Competitive 5th graders.
And that doesn't change the fact that you're trying to beat them in the game that you organized.
I'm challenging them. You're right. Let's see what else we can find. Sarah!
No hospital trip in your future. How are you feeling?
Everything hurts. That's good, right?
Well, in this case, that's great. Nothing looked broken when they brought you in. Can you move for me?
I don't want to. Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Your campers will be glad to hear you're okay. They thought you were going to be sent home too. You and Cassie did a great job training them for an emergency. Half of them came back to camp to get help, and the rest stayed right where you fell.
How high was it?
High enough. No more walks up that trail until the ground dries out a little bit more. Too much rain in that area. Think you're okay to get back to your campers? Any symptoms to let me know of beside the bumps and bruising?
I don't think so. Maybe kind of a ringing in my ears?
If anything starts feeling worse, come right back and let me know. Do you want to rest here for another hour or two?
Do I have to?
No broken bones, no bleeding. I think you're good to go. Let's not have any more reasons to drive back into town this week.
It's not like I was trying to fall to my death. Thanks.
If anything changes, anything at all, let me know straight away.
Sure thing.
Oh my god, you're okay. I thought you were a goner for sure. Don't ever scare me like that again.
Don't scare you like that? Did you have the mountain suddenly go crushing down on top of you?
No, but neither did you.
Sure felt like I did.
The kids are with a couple of the other cabins. We divided them up so they'd be distracted. How about we take today easy?
What?
Are you sure she's okay? She doesn't look so good.
Well, I don't think she has a concussion, but it's possible. She might be a little out of it for a few days.
Come on, let's get you something to eat.
I'm really not hungry.
Then we'll get me something to eat, and you'll steal food off of my plate.
What was that sound?
The woods?
I guess. Sorry. I thought I heard one of the kids over there.
In the tree line? We'll be lucky if any of them ever want to go on a hike again. The 5th graders won, by the way.
Pity points?
Nope. They found a genuinely hideous toad. I put it in your bed so you could see it later.
Ew! You wouldn't dare.
We all thought you were done for sure.
They did. I knew a little fall wouldn't take you out.
You weren't there, Jenn. Seriously, I don't know how she walked away from that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Is there something wrong with the bench?
What? I don't see anything.
Huh. Weird. It sounded like the wood was splintering.
Ew, is it termites? Ugh, I hate bugs. Remember when that kid got ringworm last year? Ugh.
That's a fungus, not an actual worm. Do you never pay attention in science?
Not when we talk about bugs.
We don't have termites.
You seriously don't hear that?
No.
What?
Maybe you do have a concussion.
Don't go to sleep. I heard with a concussion you can't go to sleep.
I've been sleeping all morning. Maybe I just need some air.
You want me to coward you?
No, I'm good. Don't hover.
If she's possessed, I'm dropping out of school and moving to California.
Don't be dramatic. She fell off a cliff. Okay, maybe not a cliff, but she's not possessed.
Yeah, sure. And Andrew went home.
Well, speaking of Andrew, I heard that he didn't get eaten by a
God, get a grip. Take a deep breath and chill. Being sent home would be so lame. Cassie, I asked you not to hover. Cassie? Cassie? Okay. Super funny. I'm going back to the cabin. It's a head wound. I hit my head, and I'm hallucinating, and there's no one out there.
It has been 2 days. You've got to talk to Nurse Carol.
What? What was that? Did you hear that?
You're freaking the kids out. You're freaking me out. And I swear, if you talk about tree roots, rotting and drowning in the blood from their bark in the middle of the night again, I'm locking you outside. Sarah? Sarah! It's like you're ignoring me. Put your flashlight away.
You don't hear them? They've got to be right behind us.
Ever since your accident, you've been out of it. Maybe you have brain damage.
Cass, it's getting louder. Every time I close my eyes, it gets so close, I swear it's about to grab me.
What is?
It's just out of sight. I blink and I miss it. Ugh. Where are you going?
I would rather hang out with Thomas than listen to you be insane for another minute. At least he's talked to the director and Nurse Carol and just kind of sits there. When you're ready to figure your crap out, then come find me.
Wait! Don't leave me by myself!
There's people everywhere. God!
Nurse Carol? Are you busy? I think something is seriously wrong with me.
Oh, honey, come in. What's going on?
There's something following me, or someone, but I can't really see them. I look, and they're gone. I hear them all the time, and I don't think I'm sleeping. I'm so tired, but I have to pay attention or they're going to take the kids. Cassie thinks I'm nuts, and maybe I am. I know it's out there, though. It's just waiting.
Let me get you some water.
There! Did you hear that?
I'm listening, but I don't think so.
They're not even being subtle about it. They're stomping around out there. They're snapping every stick they can.
It sounds like someone stepped on a branch.
Yes! Yes! You heard it too?
Have you been hearing this since your accident?
I've tried everything, and it won't go away.
Well, it's possible you heard one of the old stories, and that's what you're fixated on. You had quite the fall. I wouldn't be surprised if it stuck in there.
Everyone is always telling stories.
Some people around here used to make offerings to the trees. In return, they'd warn him of danger. It was said if you heard the sound of snapping branches, that the veil of... you know what? You look pretty pale already. Maybe you should sit down.
What's following me?
Nothing. I think you're just shaken up and you need proper sleep. This cabin locks up real tight, so you can stay here if you're that worried. I bet tomorrow you'll feel better.
Would that really be okay?
Of course. You get your pillow and your PJs. I sleep in that room right back there. I'll have one of the cots made up for you, and I'll let Miss Wade know that you'll be sleeping here tonight.
Thank you.
Esther, come in. Can I have you over on Channel 6? Over.
Swapping channels. Over.
I have Sarah staying in the first aid cabin tonight. She might need a ride back to town in the morning.
How certain are you?
Keeping a little spark of hope tonight.
I'll see if there's something I can do to change her mind.
What the hell? Hello? Oh no. Absolutely not. I am not sticking around for that. Get a grip. Okay, that should be south. The South Trail. Hello? Cassie! It's not even dark out yet. Where is everybody? Thomas? Amanda? Ah! Oh no. No. Oh my God, okay. Okay.
to me.
I'm fine.
Andrew ran,
I'm fine.
but he can't see.
Who's there? Show yourself. You creep! Where are you? Who's there?
Do you want to see?
Sarah! Sarah, where are you? Follow the sound of my voice.
Andrew? Oh, thank God. Andrew?
This way, Sarah. This way.
Where are you? Something's out here. There's something wrong with the woods. Andrew, I can't see you. Oh. The roots are tearing themselves open.
So they can feed on the blood that weeps from beneath their bark. Run, silly Sarah. Don't stop running.
Don't stop running.
Andrew? Andrew?
Well, you've got more color in your cheeks. A night of good rest was just the thing, huh?
Yeah. I have a ton of energy this morning. I had a weird dream about the woods, but I think I finally slept.
We all have those out here. No more weird noises, though.
I woke with a sort of ringing in my ears, but it's already fading. I feel more like myself.
Great. No need to go back to town?
Why would I? I should check on the campers and apologize to Cassie. Thanks.
Did we end up giving Sarah a ride back to town?
No, I think she's okay. Are you?
Credits to the cast in order of appearance. Tory Doctor as Alan Wilson, Jeff Moats as Johnny Cowan, Marlon Dance-Hooi as the narrator and the monster, M.B. Lee as Cassandra Nelson, M. Cross as Sarah Davies, Adelle Fizzy Lemon Pie as Nurse Carol, Kelly the Kellhop as Julie Mackey, Meg McKellar as Jennifer Darwin, Eleanor Hewitt-Hill as Esther Wade, S.D. Hernandez as Andrew Sanchez, Sox Sokolowski as the Monsters Layers. Credits to our crew: executive producer and associate writer Erin Valentine, lead producer and associate writer Saf Bridebell, lead writer Adelle King, script editor and lore keeper Eli King, lead audio engineer, composer and associate writer Meg McKellar, audio engineers S.D. Hernandez, Jacob Gucci Yamaguchi and Joshua Chamberlain, lead visuals artist Dexter Valentine, visuals artist M.B. Lee. Thank you for listening to 1.7 Miles to Lake Wanatell, a Honeydew Studios production. We hope you enjoyed. Tune in next Saturday for a new episode.